So something that I strongly recommend for folks who are more in the early stages of healing from relational trauma is to, if they wear a smartwatch, an iWatch, a Garmin, a Fitbit, is to start to take it off for short periods during the day, or if they feel up to it, to take it off entirely just for a specific period of time. And the reason why I encourage folks to do this is because, so as we've talked a lot in previous posts, the reconnection with the physical body is really critically important in the healing from relational trauma. Okay. Many of us go for years experiencing a deep disconnection with our physical bodies. We may experience a numbness, not really able to recognize when we're feeling physical pain or when our body is alerting us to the fact that we're sick or something like that. And so in that healing process, we're really deeply focusing on that reconnection with our physical bodies, okay? And so when we're wearing a smartwatch, what happens is it's constantly telling us what our heart rate is, how many steps we've gotten, how intense our workout was, and the quality of the sleep that we had the night before, okay? And in a way, it's kind of it's a mechanism for us to cheat, okay? And I say that kind of lightly here, but what it does is that it takes away the need for us to check in with our physical bodies on a pretty regular basis. So the goal here is that, when I wake up in the morning from my sleep, I'm checking in with my physical body, and I'm noting how rested I feel, how quality was my sleep that the night prior, okay? And I'm checking in with my body, and I'm able to kind of really understand what kind of sleep I'm getting the previous night. In any given moment throughout the day, I'm checking in with my body, and I'm noticing when my heart rate is elevated, okay? And again, like if we have that right in front of us, if we're able to see, oh, I can constantly monitor my heart rate without really having to check in with my physical body. That's why I kind of call it a cheat here. Also the counting of steps, the counting of miles, things like that, it's this idea that, we have agency, and we know if we are getting enough exercise. We know if we've had enough physical activity in a day based on how our body feels, okay? And we know on any given day, we're so attuned with our physical bodies that we know, did I get enough exercise today? Did I get too much exercise today? I don't need to know the steps or to see the miles in order for me to have validation in that way. I'm checking in with my physical body. I'm noting how strong or how energized I am feeling, or how sluggish I am feeling, and I am able to know if I have gotten enough physical activity. I don't need to look at my steps or my miles in order to understand that, okay? And so this is, again, just a recommendation. You do not have to do this as part of your healing from relational trauma. It's just one of these tools and tricks that I've kind of developed over a period of time that I found to be incredibly helpful in helping folks to reconnect with their physical bodies. There may be a couple weeks or a couple months where you stop wearing your smartwatch, and then you feel like you've really gotten in the habit of checking in with your body regarding sleep and exercise and heart rate and things like that, and you feel like you can return to wearing that smartwatch, and you have a different relationship to the smartwatch. That's what happens with a lot of folks. I have some folks who do this for a period of a couple weeks, and it feels so much better for them to not have that constant monitoring occurring, and to be, instead of checking the watch, they're checking in with themselves. That really aids them so much in their healing process and in that reconnection that they stop wearing a watch entirely. I'm not saying toss it in the trash or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, maybe we can be curious about it and see what it feels like to take it away for a period of time. Do we feel better? Do we feel at more peace with ourselves? Do we feel more reconnected to our bodies? Is it more helpful in attuning to ourselves to not wear it? Let's just be curious about it. I'm someone who, I still have my smartwatch, didn't throw it away, rather expensive. I wear it when I'm coaching soccer so that I can time the halves, okay? And I don't really like wearing it anymore because I can see everything, and and there's just there's a discomfort there for me with that. That's for me. I can't say that for everybody else. Anyway, I hope you found this tool helpful. As always, thanks for being willing to come on here and to expand and grow and learn.